Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Guys, I got something to confess. Since y'all don't be watching Fire Force that much and talking to me about it, I'm using water until Fire Force starts doing good, okay? I'm tired of it. Water Force episode 1. Nah, but I am going to be using water from now on, because a person with water in that world who can just shoot water would be the epitome of what they would want. Like, holy crap. Anywho, this week's episode finally concludes with what's going to happen to the sixth pillar, and I was actually surprised with the choice. I think a lot of people will be surprised with this choice. Not only are they allowing the facility to keep this kid and to pretty much train and do whatever that so-called training is, it's not supposedly figuring out the burst, they're not trying to get the burst, but they can continue the same training that was literally meant to find the burst. So excuse me if I think they're still on some dumb stuff and are going to use this to their advantage. So, sorry, I was doing something on my phone. Regardless of all that, I really just want to know how all of this is coming to its end game, its inevitable conclusion, because if anything, the pillars have two responsibilities. One is to either power the Amaterasu, or two is to cause the cataclysm, and that's what they kind of are alluding to as the big things that they're a part of, that if they wind up doing something, if they wind up in a position where one or two of those things are possible, it could be looking bad, especially if the fire ever starts running out and we straight up need another one sacrifice to save 15 million. To save 15 million, we'll kill one type of mentality. So, yeah, it's getting interesting. Nonetheless, I think Fire Force has always been interesting. I don't think it's died down from any real point necessarily. Like, I don't think they've sat on an arc for too long. I also don't think that they've lost any real fuel, because what happened last time, we learned a lot about his brother and just how ridiculously broken he is, but then we get to see how broken both of them can be. So it's always getting interesting with Fire Force. I think there's inevitable people that are always going to hate on everything, so hate away. We're just going to sit here and enjoy the show, but I can understand that there's stuff in there you don't care for. The one thing I've been pretty happy to see way less of is the fan service, man. They like deleted fan service out of the show, I feel like, sometimes. So we'll see how. I'm guessing, since I just said that, it's happening next week. So I apologize for the fan service that's coming next week. I did say it's been a long time, so that's a good way for them to put it in now. But all that being said, I do look forward to seeing what all the protectors wind up doing. If they actually stay protectors, or like we saw with the white clad guy, he would pretty much go against even the plans of what's going on to protect one of the pillars, a pillar that wants the complete opposite of his mission that he's there to complete. So it says a lot about his character, and I really do like his character a lot. And the monkey, or I was gonna say the monkey in the room, but the elephant in the room would be, this man took this nuclear blast, had radiation coming off of it, took the blast, right? What does he do after he takes the blast? He then shoots the blast and hits the moon. Bruh. Bruh. Holy crap, Fire Force. Okay. Not only does he hit the moon, it hits the moon in like 10 seconds of after he releases it. And then leave the crater in the moon. This is the same blast that is strong enough to leave a crater, to travel to the moon and create a crater in it. He just tanked it by himself, people. By himself. Look at this water force right now on the screen. This is crazy. But yeah, keep that in mind, okay? We're sending attacks to the moon and Fire Force in like the second season, okay? We were already light speed. Now we got some ridiculous power feats already, so yeah, it's looking like they can only get stronger from here, seeing how the main character was absolutely useless this whole entire time practically, man. Holy crap, was Shinra useless. I was actually pretty disappointed in our boy, but I think this is a good eye-opening situation to understand you are weak, just like the other guy in Sorcerer Fight. You are weak, so weak that you should be crying and dying. Nah, but amazing stuff. I definitely am looking forward to the future of Fire Force as always. It never disappoints usually until they get too fan service, whatever. But yeah, let me know what you're thinking about this. This season has been wild and ridiculously entertaining already. So I'm looking forward to how they're planning on ending it with the inevitable conclusion of Fire Force. So, like I said, what are the pillars going to be doing, and what will be the end game goal of this show? Let me know what you think. And if you do know because of some reading or something, don't spoil other people. That's not cool. Later.